welcome to the Pleasure Academy. Today we're exploring a fascinating topic: what women secretly think before intimacy. We'll dive into the psychology, fantasies, and desires that often remain unspoken. Get ready for an educational and eye-opening journey. 1. Anticipation. Before intimacy, women often experience a deep sense of anticipation. It's more than physical arousal, it's mental preparation. Thoughts may revolve around excitement, curiosity, and imagining how the encounter will unfold. This anticipation enhances pleasure, heightens attention, and sets a tone of emotional engagement. Women may imagine their partner's reactions, the atmosphere, or the sensations they'll feel. Understanding this stage highlights that female desire is not just reactive, it's proactive, thoughtful, and layered. Recognizing anticipation allows partners to appreciate the mental buildup that contributes to intimacy, showing that arousal often starts in the mind long before the physical encounter begins. 2. Emotional connection. Women often think about emotional closeness before intimacy. Feeling safe, valued, and connected emotionally can enhance physical arousal. Thoughts may include recalling meaningful moments, imagining tender gestures, or assessing mutual trust. Emotional connection allows relaxation, deeper engagement, and fuller enjoyment. Unlike the stereotype that women focus only on physicality, their minds often dwell on bonds and affection. Recognizing this mental stage encourages partners to nurture trust, communicate openly, and prioritize emotional intimacy alongside physical pleasure. Emotional connection in pre-intimate thinking reinforces that desire is holistic, blending mind, heart, and body for a mutually fulfilling experience. 3. Fantasies. Fantasies are a common part of women's pre-intimate thoughts. They may imagine romantic, adventurous, or even taboo scenarios. These mental explorations aren't necessarily meant for real-life enactment. They provide a safe space to explore desire. Fantasies help women understand their preferences, increase arousal, and boost confidence. Imagining different scenarios allows creativity, emotional engagement, and mental stimulation. For partners, acknowledging the presence of fantasies highlights that female desire is nuanced and layered. Respecting these private thoughts is essential, as they empower women to enjoy intimacy fully, even if fantasies remain internal. Fantasy is a bridge between imagination and physical anticipation. 4. Self-confidence and body image. Many women consider their bodies before intimacy. Thoughts may focus on appearance, attractiveness, or how their partner perceives them. Self-confidence can heighten arousal, while insecurity may create subtle anxiety. Women may mentally prepare by appreciating their bodies or imagining partner admiration. These thoughts are deeply tied to self-esteem, safety, and desire, not vanity. Understanding this highlights the role of reassurance and communication in enhancing intimacy. Partners who affirm confidence, show appreciation, and create a comfortable environment allow women to relax fully. This mental preparation strengthens both emotional and physical engagement, showing that body image and confidence are intertwined with intimate pleasure. 5. Consent and boundaries. Before intimacy, women often reflect on consent and personal boundaries. These thoughts ensure safety and comfort, allowing them to engage willingly. Mentally reviewing limits does not reduce desire, it enhances confidence and agency. Women may consider what they enjoy, what they want to explore, and what feels safe. This cognitive check supports relaxation and focused pleasure. For partners, recognizing this mental process emphasizes respect, communication, and mutual understanding. Female thoughts often balance curiosity and caution. Appreciating boundaries strengthens trust, making intimacy more fulfilling. Understanding this process shows that desire and consent coexist, shaping a healthy and empowering approach to sexual experiences. 6. Partner's pleasure. Women often think about their partner's pleasure before intimacy. They may imagine what excites their partner, how to enhance enjoyment, or ways to create mutual satisfaction. Female desire frequently blends empathy, attentiveness, and connection. Thinking about a partner's pleasure doesn't diminish personal desire. It intensifies connection and engagement. This mental preparation strengthens emotional bonds and fosters reciprocal arousal. Understanding this aspect challenges stereotypes that women are self-focused in intimacy. Recognizing their attentiveness shows how desire often includes both personal and shared experiences. Partners who appreciate this dynamic can create more fulfilling encounters, where giving and receiving pleasure are equally valued and mentally present before physical intimacy begins. 7. Mental foreplay. Women engage in mental foreplay long before physical contact. This includes imagining scenarios, recalling past experiences, or fantasizing about sensations and emotional closeness. Mental foreplay builds anticipation, heightens arousal, and strengthens emotional connection. It's a way to explore desires creatively and safely in the mind. Cognitive engagement allows women to feel more prepared, confident, and excited. Recognizing mental foreplay highlights that female arousal is as psychological as it is physical. Partners who understand this dynamic can be patient, communicate openly, and participate in the build-up. Mental foreplay shows that intimacy is a layered experience, blending imagination, emotion, and bodily anticipation seamlessly. Playfulness and humor. Women often think playfully before intimacy. Playfulness includes teasing, joking, or imagining spontaneous, fun interactions. Humor reduces tension, increases comfort, and strengthens emotional closeness. Imagining playful scenarios can enhance anticipation and excitement. Female desire often includes creativity, lightheartedness, and joy alongside passion. Recognizing this shows intimacy isn't solely serious or physical. It can be enjoyable and dynamic. Partners who embrace playfulness can strengthen connection, improve comfort, and increase mutual pleasure. Pre-intimate humor and imagination enhance arousal and bonding. Understanding this mental layer shows that desire often integrates emotional, cognitive, and social dimensions, making intimacy a richer, multifaceted experience. 9. Sensory awareness. Women frequently focus on sensory experiences before intimacy. Thoughts may include anticipating touch, scent, sounds, or visual stimuli. Mental rehearsal of these sensations heightens arousal and prepares the mind-body connection. Imagining textures, proximity, and partner reactions stimulates excitement and enhances engagement. Sensory awareness demonstrates how female desire integrates multiple channels simultaneously. Recognizing this mental layer helps partners appreciate that women's arousal often begins with subtle, imagined physical sensations. Sensory anticipation is cognitive, emotional, and physical. Acknowledging and responding to these mental cues can enhance mutual pleasure. Understanding sensory awareness emphasizes the depth of pre-intimate female cognition and its contribution to satisfying encounters. 10. Emotional replay. Before intimacy, women often replay past experiences mentally. This emotional rehearsal can highlight previous pleasures, connection, or lessons learned. It prepares the mind for engagement and can reduce anxiety. Reflecting on past positive encounters helps anticipate enjoyable outcomes and reinforces confidence. Emotional replay also allows women to mentally integrate desires with current experiences, shaping expectations and preferences. Partners who understand this dynamic can support attentive, patient, and informed interaction. Recognizing that women mentally revisit prior intimacy demonstrates that desire is reflective, strategic, and emotionally intelligent. These thoughts enhance anticipation, arousal, and connection, showing that pre-intimate cognition is an active process shaping the present moment. 11. Fantasy blending with reality. Women often blend fantasy with reality before intimacy. They imagine desired scenarios while staying aware of practical limits and partner dynamics. This mental process heightens arousal and encourages self-expression safely. Blending imagination with real-life context allows creativity, anticipation, and emotional engagement. It shows that female desire is sophisticated, pleasure is both cognitive and experiential. Partners can appreciate that women explore desires mentally, experimenting with scenarios, responses, and emotions before acting physically. Recognizing this interplay strengthens communication, mutual understanding, and satisfaction. Fantasy-reality blending highlights that intimacy is a collaboration of mind and body, imagination and action, making desire dynamic and deeply nuanced. 12. Confidence and desire. Women often affirm their desires mentally before intimacy. Thoughts may focus on what excites them, what feels pleasurable, and how to express it. This cognitive affirmation builds confidence, autonomy, and self-assurance. Recognizing one's wants allows women to engage fully and communicate preferences effectively. Confidence and desire also enhances emotional and physical arousal. Partners who support this self-awareness encourage more authentic, satisfying encounters. Understanding this stage challenges misconceptions that women are passive in intimacy. It emphasizes that desire is deliberate, reflective, and assertive. Mental rehearsal of wants strengthens engagement, agency, and enjoyment, highlighting the cognitive and emotional dimensions of female pre-intimate preparation. 13. Overcoming anxiety. Before intimacy, women may address anxiety, nerves, or performance concerns mentally. These thoughts help them feel prepared, safe, and comfortable. Worries can include body image, expectations, or vulnerability. Mentally rehearsing positive outcomes, self-reassurance, or past successes mitigates stress and enhances focus on pleasure. Anxiety doesn't negate desire, it coexists with excitement and anticipation. Recognizing this duality allows partners to be empathetic, patient, and supportive. Female thought patterns reflect careful cognitive balance, navigating caution and desire simultaneously. Understanding this dimension highlights the complexity of intimacy preparation, showing that emotional safety and mental readiness are essential to fully enjoying shared intimate experiences. 14. Reflection and integration. Women's pre-intimate thoughts integrate anticipation, emotion, fantasy, confidence, and sensory awareness. Mental preparation often blends past experiences, desires, and imagination to enhance engagement. These thoughts are layered, showing that intimacy is not only physical, it is emotional, cognitive, and relational. Women often consider boundaries, partner pleasure, and emotional connection simultaneously, demonstrating complexity and thoughtfulness. Recognizing these patterns fosters empathy, communication, and mutual understanding in partners. Understanding female desire as multidimensional highlights the mind-body interplay in intimacy, reinforcing the importance of patience, respect, and collaboration. These insights can help create deeper, more satisfying, and mutually fulfilling intimate encounters. Female intimate thoughts are rich, nuanced, and multi-layered. They encompass anticipation, fantasies, emotional connection, self-confidence, mental foreplay, and concern for both partners' pleasure. Understanding these thoughts allows partners to approach intimacy with empathy, patience, and communication. Women navigate desire thoughtfully, balancing curiosity, safety, and confidence. Recognizing the complexity of female cognition enhances connection, fosters trust, and elevates shared experiences. Intimacy is as much a mental and emotional journey as it is physical, and appreciating this depth strengthens both partners' satisfaction. Thank you for watching the Pleasure Academy. Like, subscribe, and click the bell for more insights into desire, intimacy, and connection. Explore curiosity, embrace understanding, and nurture relationships with respect, empathy, and open communication.